Hi everyone, my name is Gloria. Today I'll be doing a short presentation on a Tajikistan political prisoner. His name is Salam Imomnazarov. Here's a short bio of him. He's from Tajikistan. He was born on November 13th, 1988. Before his arrest, he worked as a judo athlete and entrepreneur. He was arrested on February 19th, 2022 at Dushanbe Airport. Under the charges of drug trafficking, he was sentenced to 16 years and his expected release date is end of June 2038. So here's a timeline of the rest. So on September 6, 2021, there was a shout out in Karak, which is one of the cities in the Gabat region. He was injured and later hospitalized and transferred to Turkey to receive further medical treatment. And on February 19th, 2022, when he was returning from Turkey, he was arrested at the Dushanbe airport and he was immediately placed in a pretrial detention center. And in June 2022, the trial took place, but it was very private. None of his families were notified of the trial, and it wasn't until August 22nd, 2022, when he was transferred to another city to serve his sentence, did the public know about the trial. And the criminal case initiated against him was under the Criminal Code of the Republic of Tajikistan. Article 200 outlaws the trafficking of narcotics or psychotropic substances, precursors with the goal of their selling. Section 2 stipulates the action committed in large amounts are punishable by imprisonment for a period of 12 to 15 years, simultaneously with confiscation of property. Well, Salam pleaded himself not guilty, and but he did claim that he does not believe in justice and considers appealing to the higher court to be useless. He kept the whole case pretty much to himself and his family. He was not willing to talk to any media outlets about the case, and he didn't want his family and friends to discuss his case on social media. Well, Salam's arrest actually has a lot to do with his father, whose name is Imomnazar Imomnazarov. Um, he was an former leader of United Tajik Opposition, which is an alliance of democratic nationalists and Islamist forces in opposition to the Tajik government. He was killed by like Tajik security forces at his own home in Karag in 2012. Salam's arrest was actually part of Tajikistan's government's systematic operation of arresting families of UTO and former leaders in the Gabaa region. The government was trying to liquidate UTO and basically just to silence political dissenters. Salam's arrest was definitely in violation of law. Article 19 of the Tajikistan Constitution says that everyone has the right to demand that his case be considered by a competent, independent, and impartial court established in accordance with the law. And Article 88 sets the examination of cases in all courts is public except for cases provided by law. Article 14 of the ICPR, which Tajikistan is a party of, mandates that everyone shall be entitled to a fair and public hearing by a competent, independent, and impartial tribunal established by law. However, his family has no information about the trial, and none of them were informed of the court session. He also did not have a fair trial, as there was no official evidence for his crime. The only testimony against him was actually from 7 years ago and did not bring any legitimacy to the arrest. So Tajikistan government actually not only violated its domestic constitution, but also international law. Well, Salam Imomnazarov's case has not been specifically raised by any UN bodies or human rights organizations. However, the United Nations Human Rights Office of High Commissions did suggest that the United States, the European Union, and the North Atlantic Treaty Organizations shall create international pressure on Tajikistan government to release political prisoners. And Salam Imomnazarov is definitely one of them. Thanks for listening. Thank you.